Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, it's your boy Tru Inferno. And as you can tell by the sound of my voice, one, I'm much better than what I was last week as far as like the cold. And two, I'm bummed. I'm a bit upset. I'm a bit pissed. Why, you may ask? The NFL playoffs, that's right. And as you can see, the Lions did not win. But it's not the fact that the Lions did not win. The Lions was basically screwed. And the NFL acknowledged that the Lions was basically screwed. That third down in one play where the referees originally called pass interference on the Cowboys player, announced it to the whole world, and then afterward, they pick up the flag and say, you know what? No, there's no pass interference. They messed up on so many levels right there. First of all, yeah, that was pass interference. Second of all, prior to that pass interference, there was holding by the same Dallas defender on the same Detroit Lion receiver, or in this case, the tight end, Brandon Pettigrew. And then, to make matters worse, when the Cowboys got the ball, there was holding by the Cowboys offensive lineman. And none of those was called. And the not the referees, but the NFL acknowledged, yeah, the referees messed up. And what happened is, when it comes to the playoffs, outside from the Super Bowl, the NFL got this stupid policy of pairing up referees that never worked together before to officiate playoff games. I'm like, why? That makes no sense. I think it's retarded. And because of all of that, and you know, the Lions end up losing 24-20. So I got one of my picks wrong, and you know, that really pissed me off. So it was like, I'm glad that the NFL acknowledged the fact that the referees just basically fucked up, because they did exactly fucked up. But it's like, yeah, y'all now that the referees messed up, but what y'all gonna do about it? Is there anything y'all can? There's nothing they can do about it. You know, because the game is decided. Now, granted, I will say this: the Lions had a 14-0 lead in the first quarter. I think they had like a 17-3 lead at one point or whatever. No. Actually, because the Cowboys scored a touchdown. So the Lions had plenty of chances to make this game more in their favor, but they went from a team who looked like they could go on the road and beat Seattle to a team that didn't look like that they belong in the playoffs. So, yeah, you could say some of it was their fault, but again, the referees, they really fucked up there. So, I got that pick wrong. The other pick I got wrong was Baltimore going on the road and beating Pittsburgh. I certainly did not see that coming. So, I got those picks wrong. Now, Carolina beating Arizona, even though I wanted Arizona to win that game, I was really cheering for Arizona, Wild Boy. But, as I figured, Carolina won because they had home field advantage, besides the fact that they are the only team in the playoffs with a losing record. And then, of course, the other one saw the Colts defeating Cincinnati. What do you expect? It's the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course they're going to lose that game. Any pro team from the state of Ohio never delivers. What the heck did you expect? It's Ohio, for crying out loud. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on the limb to say that Oregon will destroy Ohio State in the national championship game. Why? Because it's Ohio. Or in this case, Ohio State. Now, let's get on with the rest of my predictions, because my picks still remain the same. As far as who going to the conference finals. Baltimore against New England this Saturday. That's going to be a close one. That's going to be a tough one, because Baltimore always plays New England tough in the postseason. And every time they played against New England in the postseason, all three of those games took place in Foxborough. So New England had home field in all three of those games, and they had a hard time against Baltimore. I expect that to continue here. But at the end of the day, I still say New England wins that game and go on to the AFC Conference Championship game. Now, sticking with the AFC, the Sunday game would feature Indy going on the road against Denver. They're playing against each other at the end of the year, and yeah, Andrew Luck tried to make that another one of his crazy comebacks, but it didn't work, not this time. And It's still not happening. I still see Denver winning that game, pretty easily, and they move on to the AFC Conference Championship game. Now going on to the NFC side, it's Carolina on the road against Seattle. And come on now, it's Seattle. Cam Newton is going to get destroyed. I mean, he's going to get destroyed. It's Seattle. They're going to mess him up. They're going to mess their offense, passing game up, basically. And Carolina is going to get destroyed in that game on the road against Seattle. And then, of course, the big game is the team with the unbeaten road record in the Dallas Cowboys, who shouldn't even advance, against the team with the best home record. Well, with the unbeaten home record in the Green Bay Packers, who, again, shouldn't won their division. And it's a tough one because you got a team that like to win on the road against a team that like to win on the road. Both of them have not lost at all season long, under those conditions. So something got to give here. But you got to go with the safe pick, and I'm going with Green Bay. I mean, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be an entertaining game, I will admit. But I think that Green Bay will win that game. So with that said, the rest of my picks are pretty much status quo. I still got New England knocking off Denver to go to the Super Bowl. And on the other side, and it don't matter in the NFC side because Seattle is going to destroy Green Bay once again to go. And this time they're going to go back to the Super Bowl by doing so. So it really don't matter who wins that Green Bay Dallas game. Because it's like I have nobody to cheer for. I mean, Dallas, basically Jerry Jones used his money to pay off the referees to make Dallas advance on to the next round. So you cannot expect me to cheer for them. But at the same time, they're going against the Green Bay Packers, a team who won the NFC North over the Lions, a team that I really don't like. So you know I can't cheer for them. So it's just going to be one of those scenarios where, as a football fan, I'm just going to be watching just for the heck of it because it's football. And it's a pretty intriguing matchup. The team with an unbeaten road record against the team with an unbeaten home record. So, I mean, I won't be cheering for anybody. And it doesn't matter because whoever wins that game, again, we have to go to Seattle and we get destroyed by Seattle. So I'm going there. And my Super Bowl picks, they remain the same. I still see New England knocking off Seattle to win the Super Bowl because, again, New England is overdue and Tom Brady is a Michigan man, most importantly. So, yeah, there you go. Despite me getting 2 out of the 4 wild card picks wrong, one of us should have been correct. My Super Bowl picks remain the same. As far as who advanced to conference championship games, they still remain the same. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that, really. So, yeah, there you go. And like I said in my last Let's Play video, changing gears for a second, I got some time left. I'm going to do not 1 but 2 Let's Play episodes this weekend. So obviously, the next episode will be this Saturday, and then I'm gonna have another one coming out the next day. So it's gonna be a tall task for me to produce 2 Let's Play videos in the same weekend. But that's the format I'm gonna go with from now on. So Let's Play weekend will begin this weekend. This Saturday, January the 10th, and carry over through January the 11th, and then I'll go about it again next weekend. So yeah, there you go. And as you can see, this game is about to end any second now. As I'm stuck in this battle, and there it is, we won. We dominated this game. Look at that, 252, and I'm slowly but surely starting to get a hang of this game right here as I go 9-9 here. This is the new Stephen A. Smith saying, peace out, y'all.
Feel the pain in my heart every time that you walk by. Pretty pains on the wall, bringing tears into my eyes. A lot of pain in my heart, I don't care, I don't know why. But I've been feeling this way ever since you said that. I remember that day when we talked and you said